No pulse, no heartbeat. He was gone.
I've been running, a couple, 3 days a week for over 20 years.
It was February 4th, Super Bowl Sunday, and it was for a cause we really care about.
I figured I'd get a good run in and then kind of have the afternoon to enjoy with friends and family and watch the game. The next thing I remember is not being able to walk. Kind of felt like, wow, I actually have to sit down. And that's really the last thing that I remember before I collapsed.
And then the phone rang. I didn't recognize the phone number, and normally I would just let it go to voicemail, but I picked up and the woman said, "Are you Scott's wife?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Okay, well, he has lost consciousness and I'm a doctor."
We get to Yale New Haven emergency room and they brought me in and kind of ran some tests on me and everything else, and they said, "Well, you didn't have a heart attack."
He said, "But they did do CPR." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm just sitting there with my purse in my lap, like, they did CPR on my husband. I know what that means. That means he wasn't breathing. So from the time he collapses to I'm sitting there, now it's maybe 45 minutes, an hour has passed, and now they have a diagnosis. And they realize he has a defective aortic valve that needs to be replaced immediately.
So we elected to do a small sternotomy, which is about 2.5 inch incision. And then it does involve going on the heart-lung machine, which actually takes over the function of the heart and the lungs. And then you basically cut out the leaflet and take all the calcium out and suture a new valve in and close up everything up, restart the heart. And it actually allowed for much quicker recovery. And especially for an active person like him, I think it was an ideal way to approach it.
The drive to come back was really was grounded in getting everything back to normal for my family. This not only affected me, this affected everybody that I love and everybody around me.
The cardiac surgery at Yale New Haven Hospital is actually the only program in the state, actually in the broader region, that has multiple 3-star rating for the so-called STS database, which actually is just a kind of testament of the good quality of care that we provide here. So I think you take a person who essentially died, you resuscitate him, you bring him, identify what the problem is, you fix the problem, and you send him out his way, and you expect him to do well for the long term.
It's easy to say they're the best. These people have crazy educations and things like that, right? But they're also amazing human beings.
I kind of feel like I've been through this. The mountains don't seem as high.